Will the Bengals take down the Titans here at Nissan Stadium? Hi again, everyone, and welcome into Cincinnati Bengals Talk. I'm James Rapien of allbengals.com here in Nashville, where the Bengals looking to make it 3 in a row over the Titans. Joe Burrow enters this game 2-0 over Tennessee. Obviously, we know about the playoff game on January 22nd in the divisional round. A win 19-16 that shocked Titans fans everywhere. Can they do it again now that the Titans, a new-look Titans team without A.J. Brown, has won 7 of 8? They come in extremely hot. And on the flip side, the Bengals sort of the same. Both teams started 0-2. The Titans have won 7 of their last 8. The Bengals have won 6 of their last 8. Both teams, as of today, in the AFC playoffs. And this is a big matchup, no doubt about it. Now, the news of the day, the news of the week, is Ja'Marr Chase, set to miss his 4th straight game. Jordan Schultz of The Score was the first to report it. And it doesn't shock me on one hand, because I think the organization is trying to play it as safe as they can with their star. I wrote this on All Bengals on Saturday after it was reported and after I confirmed the news that he wouldn't play. Look, if Joe Burrow is the franchise, then the Bengals throne's right here with Burrow on it. Chase is right here next to him. And he's as important as anyone not named Burrow. And so making sure he's 100% right is vital to their chances of winning the Super Bowl this year, to their chances of winning in 2023 and beyond. So I understand why you would be a little cautious, especially because, well, he's gotten in 3 limited practice sessions, has never practiced in full, and that isn't necessarily a benchmark for the Bengals and playing guys this year. La'el Collins has played a few games without practicing during the week. There have been other guys. Logan Wilson has done that. Jonah Williams did that. But by the end of the week, usually you see a full designation, and that was not the case for Chase. We'll see if he does anything pregame here, but he's not going to play today. So what does this game come down to? To me, and we went over it in the keys to victory, but I'm going to refresh it a little bit because without Chase, it changes a little. First things first, stop Derrick Henry. No doubt about that. You have to take Derrick Henry not completely away. That's unrealistic. But make him earn every second, every yard. Don't give up any explosive runs. Because if you do that, you're going to make Ryan Tannehill have to beat you. And there is no A.J. Brown, like I mentioned. Robert Woods is a solid receiver, but he's not a number 1 at this stage. And Treylon Burks, while he was their first-round pick and had a big week last week, he is not been a number 1 yet and established himself the way some of these other rookie wide receivers over the past couple of years have done so. So that's number 1. Then on offense, can you make sure Jeffrey Simmons is blocked? Because if you're blocking Jeffrey Simmons, Joe Burrow should be able to spread the ball out and get the ball where it needs to be. We've seen him in recent weeks. He's heated up. The Bengals offense is heated up. They're averaging 31.4 points per game over the past 5 games, and that includes an ugly outing against the Browns on Monday Night Football. They're 4-1 over those 5 games. Can they get it to 5-1 and continue this playoff push? This is a huge, huge game for the Bengals' playoff chances. If they win, they really catapult themselves in that wild card race. They apply pressure to the Ravens and can give themselves a little wiggle room with a tough December slate with the Chiefs, Browns at home. Chiefs and Browns both at home, on the road to Tampa, and then you finish December with a road matchup against the Patriots. That's a tough slate. So finishing out November strong. And I said this at the start of the month before the bye, beating Carolina, then coming back and beating Pittsburgh on the road and beating Tennessee on the road. If you could go 3-0 in November, it would kind of make up for what was an underwhelming first month of the season. They started 0-2. Obviously, they ended the month 2-2, but a 2-3 start was not what the Bengals thought they were getting into coming into this year. So can they get this ground game going without Joe Mixon? I think that's another element of this. And last week, even though they didn't run it a ton, I thought a lot of those Samaje Perine catches and runs for touchdowns, that's an extension of the run game. And that part of it is certainly going to be big here today too, because if this offense can put together decent drives, it's going to keep the defense fresh to deal with a Derrick Henry. I think it's huge that DJ Reader came back last week and was able to get his win, so to speak, and get used to being back out on the field after missing multiple games. He got injured in week 3, came back last week, because he is the key to stopping Derrick Henry. Jermaine Pratt played great last week. They're going to need it again. They're going to need Logan Wilson to play at a high level. And the other key guy that I have my eye on today, Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates seems to have Ryan Tannehill's number. Intercepted him here in the playoff game in January on the first play of the game. He intercepted Tannehill in the red zone at Paycor Stadium in 2020. The Bengals beat the Titans then. Can he make an impact again? I think that would go a long way, especially without Chidobe Awuzie. The secondary kind of searching for itself a little bit without Chido. We'll see if Jesse Bates can help in that department today. Chris Evans set the play after missing a game. Dax Hill set the play after missing a game. I will make sure I'm out here just in case there's a chance that Chase warms up or does anything. I'll try to get video of that for you. And obviously we're going to be in the locker room after the game where you'll get Joe Burrow reaction. You'll get Zach Taylor reaction. You'll get probably T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, and anybody else that is relevant or plays big or is an important factor in this one. Good, bad, ugly, win, lose, draw. I always say it. We're here for you on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk. So ring the bell, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you check out allbengals.com throughout the game. I'll post actives and inactives there. I will certainly have coverage throughout the game. Highlights if you're traveling around, and we post them on allbengals.com. And then afterwards, we'll have post-game videos, a post-game recap right here at Nissan Stadium. So for Andrew Fox-Miller, our channel coordinator, I'm James Rapien, signing off for now on CBT, Cincinnati Bengals Talk.